That's one of the things that people do not realize about artists, is that you become, in the public eye, you belong to the public now. Your life changes. Once you're an artist, it's a different life. And I'm sure Flaco missed numerous special occasions. Christmases, Thanksgivings, birthdays, births, graduations, baptisms, you name it. But that's one of the sacrifices about being an artist, is that you do it for the passion of the music and you do it for the fans. So yes, thank you to the family for sharing him with people all over the world. Thank you. Because we are mourning the loss of an incredible musician, but they are mourning a father, a grandfather, a tío, a primo. And we've all been there. So again, our love, and if we could wrap our arms around all of you, everywhere from around the world is praying for you and keeping y'all in prayer. Now I'd like to ask Arturo and Lisa Jimenez, Flaco's son and daughter-in-law.
I hate goodbyes. One of the many lines my father-in-law would quote from one of his favorite movies, Dumb and Dumber. I know my nieces and nephews know a thing or two about that. He loved quoting movies, follow up with a smirk or a laugh. I'm Lisa, one of Flaco's daughters-in-law. We thank you to everyone who's come out, to celebrate this beautiful soul. I've been blessed to call my father-in-law the last 19, 20 years. He will be missed by many for years and years to come. I know I will miss him immensely. He came to live with us, the last 2 months of his life. I work from home, so I was with him 24/7, full-time job, full-time care for my father-in-law. It's an experience I'll never forget, a lot of lessons learned. People would always ask and assume, asking, is it hard? Is it difficult? It wasn't. It really wasn't. When you love someone, it comes easy. It comes easy. It's what you make of the situation. The hardest part for us, our son, was the emotional roller coaster. One day we were having a good day, the next day not so much. That was the hard part. We knew the inevitable was coming, but again, we worked closely with his medical team, day in, day out, sun up to sundown, making sure he was well taken care of, making sure he was comfortable. So we learned a lot. The more you educate yourself in situations like this, it helps to reduce that fear of the unknown. So one of the biggest lessons we took from that. So again, I work from home. We put next to his bed a little doorbell. So upstairs, he's not listening to it. So I put the ringtone of Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid, my favorite Disney movie. So he, needs something to drink, needs some food. He's, hitting the button. So fine, we're good. But one of the things that he enjoyed was bird watching. We had a bird feeder outside of his bedroom. So I'm working, he rings the doorbell, run down, check on him. One day he's like, I'm thinking he needs food, something to drink. And he's like, no, I just wanted to let you know, I want you to see the birds that I saw. Okay, so again, bird watching was his thing, these last few months. So his favorite was a red cardinal. So he's ringing the bell. There's a big, bright red bird I want you to see. Okay, so again, that was our thing. I'm going to miss hearing Under the Sea, so it's definitely going to take on a new meaning for me. I started work at 5 a.m., so I'd pop in and try to bring some high energy. So Good morning, my favorite patient. Good morning, suegro. But I'm gonna miss him. This isn't goodbye. I'll see you one day across the bridge. We'll have some fizzy, his name for his Sprite. I love you, and until we meet again, we'll see you again.
So much to say. He was my everything. I know he did confirm that he was proud of me. We went through some good times these past 2 months. We had a blast. It was a roller coaster. I never knew what it was going to be to care for my father and that level of emotions running. But he knew for the past 5 years that I was proudly going to take the bullets for him. He felt safe. He would call me his guardian angel. But Dad, I don't deserve that title. I did what I did because I loved him. And it came easy. He taught me a lot. This whole journey, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about life. I learned about appreciation of loved ones. And that we only got one shot at this thing, and we need to make the best of it, you know? He was the most positive guy. No matter what, he would tell me, ay, mijo, ahí se va. No hay pedo. I can't say that in English because it just won't sound right. He taught me what it was to really know the inners of music and to be able to connect it in a more spiritual way than just a mechanical way. Even though I wasn't born with the gift of playing accordion. But I did what I could, and he believed in me and what I did. I'm gonna miss him. It was hard seeing that, getting him a good day, and one day he was not, to where he just slept. He was tired. He did tell me he was tired. And I could see it. It's hard to see a loved one go through that. There's always a takeaway, I feel. Even in the midst of hurt and seeing not knowing if you walk into that door and you will see your father alive again. But we gave him his voice back. He spoke and he said everything he wanted to. And he did tell me, mi hijo, te agradezco todo lo que has hecho por mí. I'm going to miss his jokes. He called me from before he used to live with us. Oh, Lord. And I think my brother and sister can attest with. He did not know how to operate a Roku remote for the love of God. Oh, Lord. Oye, mijo, ¿qué pasó, Dad? No, pues no le entiendo a esta chingadera. Bueno, Dad, okay, what are you doing? No, pues ya le piqué aquí, no está saliendo nada. No, déjalo así, como quiera, pues ahí me entretengo con el KDA. So, it would be times we lived around 45 minutes away, and we would travel all the way down south to guide him on his remote. Okay, Dad, we're good. We leave, he calls, no, mijo, ya la regué. I think, if anything, those are the stuff I'm going to miss. He did tell me, no te agüites, mijo. Hay que darle chingazos a la vida. But I know he's in a better place. I'm going to miss him. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Like everybody has said, his fans were his main thing. I hope to see him again. And I know he's resting. Y que viva Flaco.